Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Beyond Business Podcast. Before we jump into today's sit down, here is a word from the sponsors making it all happen. Let me introduce you to a game changer in the world of content creation, Opus Clip. Imagine a powerful app that transforms your longer videos into engaging bite-sized reels that not only capture attention, but also promote your brand, your business, or even you. Most of you have seen the Beyond Business reels of past guests or even me flowing through your feed as you scroll. Well, I love to take credit for the hard work of editing and posting to multiple platforms, multiple times per week, but Opus Clip does it all for me. With Opus Clip, you don't have to be a video editing whiz to create stunning clips that resonate with your audience. This intuitive app does all the heavy lifting for you, automatically crafting highlights that shine perfect for social media, marketing campaigns, or simply sharing your creative genius with the world. Ready to elevate your content game? Scan this QR code or head to the link in the description to unlock the full potential of Opus Clip. Let your creativity flow and watch your engagement soar. Scan the link now, and it will stay open in your browser until you finish watching this episode. Then get back over there and start creating captivating reels today. Your brand deserves to shine, and Opus Clip is here to help you do just that. If you're looking for top-notch drone services, look no further. Aerial Elite Solutions specializes in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, solar panel inspection, construction, agriculture, transmission and distribution, and more. Whether you need stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site surveys for your construction projects, anomaly detection for your solar panels, or captivating footage for your events, Aerial Elite Solutions has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. Their team of skilled professionals is dedicated to capturing breathtaking visuals that elevate your projects and help you see things from a whole new perspective. With Aerial Elite Solutions, you're not just getting a service, you're getting a partner committed to bringing your vision to life. So if you're ready to take your business to new heights, literally, reach out to Aerial Elite Solutions today. Visit flyaes.com or call 217-330-7226 to learn how they can help you transform your projects with their services. As we all know, storm season can bring unpredictable weather, and protecting your home, business, and family is more important than ever. That's where Midwest Lightning Rods comes in. With nearly 100 years of experience in lightning protection system design and installation, they are the trusted experts in keeping your property safe from the dangers of lightning strikes. Midwest Lightning Rods specializes in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storms. Their dedicated team understands the importance of safety and offers free estimates to help you decide the best protection for your property. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself peace of mind knowing you're well protected. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com or give them a call at 217-872-4676 to learn more about how you can become a part of the community that's been protected by MLR. Another thank you for the sponsors for supporting the podcast and helping us bring this great content. Now let's get into it.
Welcome to Beyond Business, where stories come alive. With guests from every corner, we're ready to dive. New episode every 5 days, new voices to share. Laughs and insights, we're all in this affair. Beyond Business, come take a seat. Join the conversation, it's a journey that's sweet. Life lessons learned and laughter from the heart. With every episode, we're making a start.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me on an episode of Beyond Business. My introduction of the woman today is not going to be very lengthy because she has to tell me about her. All I know is This is the one I warned you about that knows how to throw down in the kitchen. Thanks for joining me, Crystal Shaw.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Okay, so I went to Argenna until my sisters graduated in 92. Mm-hmm. So they graduated with Audra.
Her sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when they graduated, they were twins. My parents bought a house in Wildwood. We lived in Camelot.
Okay.
And we was going to stay there, but I was getting in trouble and they was blaming my surroundings.
How old are you?
I am 47 this year. So 96, I graduated.
From where?
I ended up going to Macon, living in Wildwood. I went to Macon that turned into Meridian while I was there.
Okay. We had to, if you lived in Camelot, we had to have ran across each other.
Well, how long were you there?
From ever. My dad still lives there. I moved to Camelot like in 89, 88.
Oh.
I went from Argenna from second grade till I graduated.
Where'd you live
Corey
at?
Abraham, Kyle Woolington, Nataka Tramar.
I was going to say Nataka lived there, and then Woolington lived around the corner. I lived on Camelot.
I lived right next door to Corey. We had to have cross
crazy.
paths. Yeah, absolutely. We had to.
Were you younger?
I am. I'm 44.
Oh, yeah, you was irrelevant.
Understood. But yeah.
3 years, that's forever.
In high school,
Get the little kids up out of here.
No, because my brother's 3 years, and once I got to high school, he was a freshman. But after, it's like, you're a kid. Please, it's like, tell your friends what's up.
Yeah.
First of all.
Right.
But
Listen,
no, yeah.
This is bad to say, but so my sister, it was like, there was that moment that hit, and it happened all at once, that it went, finally, I could get their friends. You know what I mean? It was like, well, I'd tell you what it was. It was like a car, some
you
money.
can drive. It's okay. We can think about it now, but no,
he's worthy.
He was serious. He'd be like, "Who's downstairs?
Yeah.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Yeah.
Tell her to come upstairs."
You're like, if you get your little ass.
They come over. He plays some Maxwell. Like, what is happening here?
He was paying attention.
Yes,
that's great, man. So you went to Argenna throughout your career. Mm-hmm. Did you go to college?
I went to Atlanta Broadcasting Institute, but I didn't go right after high school. I was just trying to get out of Decatur.
Okay, so you graduated in like what, 98?
99. Then I was a flight attendant.
Bam, good one.
And then, planes were falling out the air.
Oh.
So
that was then.
Yeah, so I was back in Decatur for a couple years, but I still had this thing about wanting to go to Atlanta. I wanted to see people like me. I just needed.
What do you mean?
That.
What's that mean? Black?
Yes, I needed from going to Argenna, baby. Too. I saw videos of Freaknik in junior high. Like, I'm going. Listen, I don't know what the mission is, but I'm going.
And you did.
And I did. I remember.
Did you love it?
I had a ball. Maybe too much fun. No,
for real.
But I will say, what's for you is for you, because I met people that in what I was doing, and man,
it worked.
It worked. I wasn't even done with broadcasting school, but I was networking with the network.
Yeah, that's good. What brought you back then?
My health. My health.
Oh,
I was having like 30 asthma attacks a day. And down there, you think the pollen is bad here? Oh, it's serious down there.
Oh, you literally had to relocate. I literally had to relocate.
And because I wasn't able to keep my job. And so then goes the car, then goes the apartment. And I tried to go to South Carolina for a few months to see, well, maybe it's just because I was not trying to come back here.
No.
But no, the asthma was still beating me down. And that's actually how I started cooking.
Because you're like, I need something that's right for me.
Yeah,
so
I was here I came back in 2012. And for those 2-3 years, I was just going to specialist after specialist. And nope, they're just giving me more medicine. Sure. Nothing's happening. And I was in the ER one night just because I was just having so much pain. And the physician on duty that night just happened to be a lung specialist. So he's like, hey, let me talk to you. You just can't eat the food that's grown here in this country. You are a brown person, and our digestive systems just aren't the same. He was an Indian guy. Mm-hmm. He was like, read this book about your blood type. And I was like, I have that book, but I only bought it because I saw a supermodel with it. And I was like, oh, she looks good. And I never read it.
Right.
This was like March of April of 2015. Went home, read that book, was like, bet. I started cooking. And at the time, I had a friend named Jacob Jenkins, shout out. Him and my mom, I was taking food to them. My mom owned a salon. And so he knows everybody in town. He was like, you got something here. This is different. I'm like, it's just what I put together. What's so different? He's like, it's good. I was like, me cook? Because, baby, I'm not cooking. You see, I'm not cooking. And
You took pride in not doing something that was beautiful.
I can, but I'm really trying to be on the mic. So between him and my mom, I had a business within 30 days. I didn't even have a name. I was just saying, thank you for letting me feed you. And people started calling and letting me feed you.
That's legit.
It just literally in 30. I was like, all right, you guys, I'm going to do a couple meals if you guys let me know. And
wait, so you've been doing this for a decade?
I took a break
Okay.
because again, this ain't what I was supposed to do.
Wait, hold on. So, and you can be honest, right? What I'm good at a few things that I don't enjoy anymore, right? Do you enjoy it? Or is it like, no, it's a income, it's a revenue stream at the moment.
It's two
I don't
things.
hate it.
Back then, it was like, I can do it. It's generating money. I was working at the local news station and the Christian TV network. But again, we're in Decatur, Illinois, so the money wasn't moneying like it should have. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna try to leave. I'm trying to get back out of Decatur. So I started working at Caterpillar. And my dad thought that was the funniest thing. I did too, because what am I about to fix? Okay.
Right.
I thought I was going to tinker some lights.
Right? They throw some cash. They throw a few dollars more than everyone else did.
I paid off some good medical bills from there.
Oh, so you went and set up, you went there?
I went there. I was there for 3-4 years.
Let me get that 20 hours overtime. I'll sit here then too.
Baby was working
Christmas,
3 to 1 a.m. I'm on it, no problem. But then I, networked. I was in, when I left there, I was actually on the corporate side in a journalism, light journalism position. My mom became ill. So I said, okay, I got to take care of her. Let me do a work from home position. Child, listen, that money was not the same. I was like, okay, let me rattle. And I still was doing it a little bit. Somebody said, hey, can I request this? Can you make this meal again? So I would sporadically. But once I started taking care of my mom, I was like, all right, let me pray about it. It's time to go back to rattling pots and pans because I had to be with her 24/7.
Right.
And I was not putting her in a nursing home. And I was like, I can trap out the crib. And I kept saying, okay, this is just temporary because I still want to do my podcast. I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to do this. But over those 3-4 years, like God was telling me, girl,
you have a studio getting built, or is it built?
I'm doing one in my house, in my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that podcast.
I feel like somebody needs to be on top of getting that thing done for you, if I'm not mistaken.
Everything's done. I'm waiting on the table. No. And actually, the person that told you about it, Jamie, bro, fixed my table so we can get this podcast going.
That's who I'm talking to,
but
bro.
He did everything. He painted it. He got outlets done, put the beautiful lights in. I've been seeing a video. Yeah, he hooked it up. So I'm excited about that. I got my cast, had my first production meeting, and it's
people.
Oh yeah, it's a gift and a curse because
like
remember I said it's actually a radio show.
Okay.
A gift and a curse about me working in Atlanta was when I came out the gate, everything was professional. I was working at ABC. I was doing like an underground music show. I'm networking with name brand producers and artists. So me trying to do something myself, it's got to be A1. I can't just.
I feel you.
Pussyfoot around. I want to do it. And sometimes that creates a procrastination too, because everything can't be perfect.
Oh, I know.
But I want it, So finally, like I said, with the pots and pans, finally coming to grips with, okay, Crystal, this is a gift that he's giving you. He's telling you to monetize it because people kept asking me stuff. Well, can you do this? Can you meal prep? I got high blood pressure. Can you make a seasoning? I'm making sauces. I'm like, all this is products. All these things can be sold. Yeah, I'm tripping. And like I said, I kind of just last year just kind of like, okay, I'm surrendering to it. And the opportunities have just been churning. Like I said, you called and other things have been happening. I'm like, okay, I've been working on this cookbook. And again, I don't measure things. So I'm like, y'all want a cookbook for me? Just sprinkle it till it tastes good.
No, get it right.
So I'm trying to.
Help the dummies.
Yeah. So I'm just, and even my assistant today, I was making a sauce and she was like, okay, I was trying to watch you, but what are the measurements? I don't know.
And so here's what's interesting, right? Which I think I have a few. I have a few cookbooks. Now I think you can just kind of get online and search for shit. But if you have something specific, then especially if you're going, hey, if you like what I make the only way you're going to get it is from my cookbook.
Yeah.
But you do that once and then you go, that did not taste the same. So,
And that's my
thank
problem.
you for telling me how that happened, but I'm going to call you still. So you're not
Yeah.
even really fucking yourself.
No.
You know what I mean? It's almost like,
It's foolproof.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I want you to know what's going into what you're eating. Go ahead, give it a try.
Try it out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
go grocery shop and then cook and then eat, and you're going to go, that sucked. I liked it delivered.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like it's just more, it's the same price as me cooking versus you bringing it. Okay.
Well, I think what you got is, so I'm a restaurant. I mean, I never am in town. So I live at restaurants unless I meal prep or whatever. So to have something that's not going into I'm trying to be, I've lost like 40 some pounds. So I'm trying to be less of a fat ass.
On the healthier end of
So
things.
it's going, okay,
Yeah.
that eliminates everywhere when I stop to get gas to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's picking through a menu to actually go, man,
It's
here's
almost
something
like we
that's
can't even
good.
get a fresh salad here. I was
For
like,
sure.
so y'all want a salad bar? Because I can hook
I'm
that
saying,
up.
I'm saying. So is there everything's out of the house.
Trapping.
Have you when are you going to open a restaurant?
I go back and forth about it. I do have my mom's commercial property, and it really can be. And that's why I was telling you, let me let you know, because it is in the works. And then I have an opportunity with someone with a food truck as well. So July of this year, we could see a few things. I won't commit. I won't say I won't, because when you say never, you'll be
Sure.
never and like never before. I am working on that. Absolutely.
There's a next step.
There's a next step. And for years I was saying, I don't know, y'all, because this is hard work.
No,
and I do
seriously.
have some things going on with my health still, not the asthma, that it takes a toll on me. So I'm glad for my assistant. She is great. She is awesome.
Oh, you have one?
I do have one. I
Like
have
a cook helper?
like she can do it all.
That's what I'm
baby.
talking. I
She's
was
on
just going
top
to
of
say
it.
what you need
Yeah,
is,
and then on things where I'd be like, I didn't even think about that, or what should I do? She's like, well, we can try, boom, boom, boom. Listen, she bad.
okay.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the year, we'll be more business partners than her being my assistant.
That's what's up.
Because she brings other things to the table that I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you should do da-da-da. She's on top. A+.
So I got a dude in the corporate world who he always brings people up and hires people into the business. It's financial business, but he said, if I hire you as the professional to the newbie, if you're not teaching me within a year, then you're not cut out for this position.
That's real.
It is real, right? He said it, and I'm like, wait. He goes, yeah.
Because everybody has to grow.
If you're the hungry one, and I'm still the smartest motherfucker in the room in
It's
a
a
year,
problem.
then you need to leave.
Yeah, my energy's not working and you're not working either.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think that exists. He goes, but
That's
they do.
real.
But they do.
Because I've had a lot of assistants, and not to say they're bad, but if I have to tell you every single step,
It's different.
it's not helping me, because I got to stop. I want you to anticipate the need, because I have a rhythm.
Right.
And let's dance. Well,
Are you married?
I am not. This is to people tell me leave me alone.
For real? I'm sorry, I just cut you off.
yeah,
That
no,
just got me. I was like, God,
No, I do collect rings, though. I am a ring
why
collector.
you put it on that finger?
It fits. But also, like I said, I'm trying to deter people right now.
Why?
I am on a loving myself type of thing. My mom passed in December after me taking care of her 3 years, and I'm just refilling my cup.
You don't think that you think that a relationship wouldn't help that overflow?
The right one.
Sure.
And right now, I don't have time to differentiate. I want to date myself. Like, taking care of my mom, watching
a
her
thing?
pass, for me, it is. It was a lot. For me personally, I've gained some weight. I've lost some hair.
The stress life, right?
Man, baby, taking care. Whew. And
get
then
it.
like till they pass. Like she was at home. That's what she said. I don't want to go to nursing home. I can do that for you. And now, baby, it was hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know the end result. Yeah, you
Baby.
did, but you didn't think about it, right? But what do you do?
What do you do?
You fucking say
I'd
okay.
rather her be at home than me coming to visit you in a nursing home, baby. No.
So I'm like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they have dementia, which okay, see now if you don't remember me, then you're gonna go over here.
She went.
You know what I mean? If
the
every
thing
time I
about
walk
my
in the living
mom's-
room, you go, "Who is that?" I don't know you. Then it's like, "Oh, you're gonna go to Christian Village
And I
or
believe,
wherever."
well, I won't say I believe, she definitely had functional for a while before we caught on. But when my brother made a statement, I instantly knew because my grandmother had it. And I picked it up. I'm like, hey, y'all need to go check on your mama. But so when he told me, he was like, yeah, mom was at the shop 11 at night. She thought it was 11 in the morning. I was like, oh, no. So for that whole year, I'm trying to chase her down. Girl, please leave me alone. Mind your business. Leave me alone. All right. So I'm telling my brother, come on, golden child, help me help us.
Oh,
help.
She was hip. I mean, she was focused enough that it was just sporadic
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And so then, but towards the end of the year, her clients started calling me like, hey, something's. So by the end of the year, I just shut it down. Hey, her shop's closed. Don't call. She ain't doing no hair.
She lost her keys and is not going to find them.
It's a wrap, okay? Before she hurts somebody, and then I got to hurt y'all, because why are y'all still going if there's an issue? But that's neither here nor there.
What kind of shop?
Beauty salon.
Okay.
She did hair for 40 plus years.
What, that didn't run off?
Baby, listen.
It's another good hustle.
When I tell you from a child, I knew I was supposed to be in the entertainment industry. In my mind, I was going to be Janet Jackson's background dancer. That didn't work out. But I knew I just wanted to do something music, TV, radio in that aspect. And I didn't rest until I touched it.
So what you're doing now, what is the name of the podcast you have coming out?
The radio show coming out is called Ill Lounge.
Why do you call it a radio show?
Because it can be on the radio. Because we're going to play music. We're going to have different segments. It's going to be like you listening to Y103.
Yeah, but is it? I'm asking this too. Is my version of like that's what every podcast is kind of a nowadays radio show. Or you're like, no, we're going to also have music, which differentiates it.
Yes, but we will have. I guess it's the way it's formatted.
Oh, like a radio show.
Like a radio
there's
show.
Breaks,
there's
and then
breaks. There's commercials.
How long of I guess, is it episodes?
It's going to be a weekly episode until iHeart or Sirius would like to call me and make it a daily thing. Me and my people will be ready. That's the goal. But it will be weekly. I had an opportunity with a radio show in Atlanta before getting sick and taking care of my mom. So I'm going to speak. I don't want to come back to him like, hey, it's getting ready to start again, because we did that before, but then I had to take care of my mom. I had to step back. Okay. So I'm going to fill some episodes and then be like, hey, baby, I'm back. Yeah.
12 is the magic number. Once you get 12 in the bank, you can go, 8, what are we doing?
And that's how the format is, because, again, it's a radio show for independent artists, unsigned artists, because my background in Atlanta was a lot of independent music.
So you're going to have guests on that are unsigned independent artists?
We'll play all the music, and I'll have an opportunity for everybody to send their music in, and we'll let the audience vote.
Oh, cool.
So we won't pick. I'll have a board of people. Now I won't be deciding of the music because I have favorites. But I'll have a people in the industry that I still have relationships with that will decide what makes it to the actual platform, and then you get to vote. And then what will happen is the number one artist. You said 12. So we're going to do four mixtapes. So 4 CDs from all the number one artists. And then maybe next school year, we'll start touring different college campuses so they can get eyes on them. Yeah. The whole thing is radio, the music industry is not like it used to be. And the Midwest has a great sound, but nobody's tapped into it. Like, we know there's New York music. We know there's West Coast. We know Atlanta has a big music scene. But there's great music in Chicago, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Nashville that really doesn't get the light that it needs to. So that's what this show is going to do.
Well, and I think not only that, but I mean, I just watched a podcast, I think The Pivot, that Lil Wayne was on, and they were talking about, dude, when you used to go on your mixtapes, you used to go off. What happened? Why'd you stop doing that? Because he did used to fucking go. Like, anytime someone would come out with a banger, you're like, oh, just wait a minute.
Wait till Wayne gets on it.
He's about to fucking kill it for 20 minutes. Well, he goes, the internet kind of stopped. We went with the flow. Well, and same. And I mean, Pandora or iHeart, they don't do the same thing as far as going, hey, you know how you know about new shit? Is by hearing new shit. You know what I mean? If it's something you can vibe with, and you even have the ability to go, I ain't feeling that. It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Or I mean, if you accept feedback of going, all right, well, hey.
Yeah, and it's more micro. It's so accessible, more microwave. And like I say, I'm showing my age, but I was working in industry 2006 to 2010. And it was footwork. It was, I'm working with the marketing lady and we're going to radio stations and we're sitting here and waiting on the A&R to say, okay, come in, let me play your music. Like, that's what used to happen. Not so much now, where everybody has a big machine. And if you don't have a budget, you're not going anywhere. I worked a budget for a guy and he did get signed, but nothing happened from there. Just his budget for the Southeast, Atlanta, Alabama, South Carolina, Florida, was $250,000.
Right.
And that's just, I don't even think that was Atlanta spend. So people would say, oh, they're paying for spins. Baby, everyone
that's what it is.
pays for spins.
Yeah.
Payola is
Why
not
do you think we
illegal
got some
anymore.
whack ass people who got famous with some quality ass people that were their homies? You know what I mean? It's like,
Everyone
what
pays.
the fuck?
And you can be the hottest artist, but if you don't have a little money behind you, also people are fickle. Y'all don't work y'all song. Back in the day, artists worked a song for a year and a half before it popped. Y'all will put a whole mixtape out and 30 days later have a second one. Baby, I'm still on track 5 from the last song.
You know what they think though? Is they're like, I can do 60 seconds or less on a reel. And if I bomb, I'll delete that shit in 2 weeks if it don't have over 100,000 likes. And I'm going to post another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so it is like definitely saturating water. I just think you miss quality.
You do miss quality because there's so many artists that I don't even wear up. And that's
so people like you already have a lineup
of artists.
I mean, is that it sounded like you said your show was going to be a radio show, but kind of on it, the music you'll play will be from the artists that are your guests.
Absolutely. There are tons of artists just in Decatur.
I mean, like you already have a lineup there.
Oh yeah.
I have an artist for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I usually wouldn't do this, but I
Absolutely.
gotta show you this.
Yeah.
Look, here it is. Here's the one my son made. There you go. Just hold it. That's the video my son made. You'll notice they're all in Decatur, the background shots. One of them is over by the tore down Firestone. A couple of them are by the lake.
Oh yeah. All right, put your son on payroll too.
Oh, he's bad.
Oh, he's super marketable.
Oh, yeah. And so he's like this. I don't do dancing. I don't do none of that. I'm like, well, do something.
Move, yeah.
And I got you. You know, he was like, all right.
I like this.
Yeah, dude's cool. I'm going to link you up.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. He's dope. He's got,
I got a new song I'm about to wear out. I like that.
That's good.
Yeah. I like different. I like a little bit of everything. Usually I pulled up playing the Isley Brothers or something.
Yeah.
I like everything.
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good.
Yeah. So dude's one of them to where, again, I go, all right, you specifically told me not to introduce you as a rapper. And I said,
introduce him as an artist.
And I said, I wasn't going to. I go, but he goes, no, you haven't heard. I go, no, I haven't heard anything. And he goes, yeah, everybody just assumes, you know. I go, well, because you fucking look like Little John and sound like John Wayne. Because he is the fucking whitest black dude I've ever met.
I like it. I like
strictly
it.
by, we are our surroundings, right? So it's like
a mix. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not even like a, when he tells you where he's from, you can almost go, I kind of pick all that up. If you can think culturally, you can go, because you're not like
typical
nerd white Carlton sounding, and you're not Texas sounding, and you're not island sounding, but you're everything, which is beautiful.
We want that. We have the same artist being cloned. We want I want different, and I want to see different, and that's another reason for the show as well.
Oh yeah,
I want good music.
I'm going to put you in touch with this guy.
Absolutely.
You're going to love it. You're going to love his story. You'll have to be like, dude.
He might be one of the first. Well, I won't say first because Auntie do have her favorites locally, but he definitely is going in.
I got you. He's going to love it too. I think. Technology does make. I don't know if you're into like the AI and Chat GPT and all that very tough, but it is. It's coming. It's going to take over everything. Whether the fuck we want it or not.
Want to or not.
So it's almost like, okay, let's ride it.
Yeah.
But I don't think there will. Do you think there will ever be a point in time that being able to look at someone and talk to someone and shake their hand or whatever will ever be out the window?
Yeah, it's probably not in our lifetime. But the kids are going to, you know how we watched the movies in the 80s and 90s, they were all futuristic.
Yeah.
And you see the fat guy sitting at home.
Yeah.
But then when you look on the screen, he's a tall, black, and handsome, tall, dark, and handsome guy.
He's going to be whoever hologrammed
and
up.
then they have smell-o-vision. In a minute, there's going to be things you can put the little tins machines on you and have the sex, I suppose. Smell the food. Yeah.
They said Elon Musk said within 5 years, they will be readily available. This is fucking
the robots.
But sex robots, not the do everything. Well, yes, the do everything robots will be in like 2 years.
That they probably are testing them already.
Oh yeah, but you're
they
talking like
have
the fake skin, like actually like.
They probably already doing it in Tokyo.
Oh, no question.
And hey, baby, listen. If that's your thing, I don't kink shame.
I don't think that's a kink, man. You know what I mean? No, it is. Yes, it is a kink. If you and your wife get one.
Basically, but there are A-type people who are just like, I don't need the sex. I won't say I'm A-type, but I can disassociate, detach very easy. Like I said, I haven't dated anyone since I broke up with my boyfriend in like November. Like, I'm cool. Right.
Okay. There's a difference between being able to abstain, but you also are very well aware that even though you've struck out, if by chance the right motherfucker would come along, that would be a straight power move.
True, sir.
In life.
But there are some, I won't call people weird because I'm weird. There are some people who just don't, they don't know how to talk to people. They don't go out and get girls. So they do have that hand girl at home. If they can afford to get one that's going to talk to them back, you don't ever see videos of people have the dolls and they name them and they're going places with them.
No, that's a fucking problem.
One person had a kid too. I was like,
it's a control issue.
Sir, wait, you have the fake woman? I'm not call them fake, but you have the fake kid too?
I bet you don't program her to talk back.
Probably not. I would hope unless that's part of your kink.
Right. No, I'm just saying, it's like you can't.
But
that's some dominance.
It might be dumb, but I just think some people really, they don't know how to talk to people. They aren't. I can talk to anybody, but there's a lot of people. And no, I'll take that back. The older I get, I have to know you. Because if it's new people, I'm sitting, I'm watching, I'm observing. I don't really have much to say. But if I'm comfortable with you, oh, baby, let's talk about it.
Or if you're in a position where you're supposed to be interacting, you don't have a problem doing it. Right.
But I am like a weirdo, like interacting with the opposite sex. Like, I'm not looking you in your eyes. Like, you got to come and be like, hey, I'm trying to flirt with you, girl.
Why? Because you're just putting up the blah? Or you're like, I don't know.
I've always been like that. And like, I am sociable, but come let me know you want to talk to me also.
Oh, you're not going to get the impression from over there that I'm interested.
I'm going to sit here and be totally, and not intentionally, I'm just listening to the music, drinking my drink. I might be checking my email, and this is why I don't go to the club.
Right.
I'm just weird like that. Like, such and such like me. I didn't even notice him. Who is that?
Yeah, he ain't come introduce himself.
I'm old school, baby. Come tell me, chase me, let me know. I'm not.
Again, I think that's like
normal. Some people,
but I don't. Again, I get it
because I don't know how to flirt. I don't think.
But we were
some
right
people
there.
Are like
you go like literally like 8 years later for some reason. It wasn't even a whole generation. Shit changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm at the age where you can walk that too. And I have to remember the generation younger than me has had access to the internet all their lives.
Yeah.
Or only had it my senior year in high school. So it's a little different where I didn't get on all the chats and the groups.
You have children?
I do not. The first thing I got on was Facebook, and it took me a couple years, and I was still on it before, like you had to have your college email.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, you need to get, I'm like, I don't want to talk to weird people. He was like, it's good network. And I was like, okay, now you got me. I'll network. I can do that. But I still wasn't like, I have a lot of these accounts, but I'm not on them. I just took my name. Facebook, because it's probably almost 20 years. Yeah, I'm on that one. I'm active on that one, but I'm not just chit chatting and going and. I should be doing, I should be an influencer or have content. I don't. Why? Not with my back.
Why?
I'm weird like that. I said I have to change that though. That's an income stream I'm missing out on.
Yeah. And here's what's up. is when it's just you, and you know this, but to remind you, when it's just you and the camera and a light, you're talking to whoever you want to hear you, not to anybody else, even though they get to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
It's
just,
like you
I'll
almost
go
have
through
to.
my whole day like, that was content. Why didn't I set
Dude,
my
you
camera
should start.
up? And I have
start
all
doing that.
types of stuff at home. And I'm
Yeah.
and my assistant said the same, like, we're tripping. Like,
So-
everything is content.
Yeah, I don't. So it's kind of off subject.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I have a drone company. I watch videos of people who have hundreds of thousands of views unboxing drones when you get them from the company and showing everything it has,
The
what all it goes.
details and everything.
And meanwhile, I throw that shit in the garbage and go,
got my new toy.
yeah, my
Look
shit.
it up.
Yeah, let's go to work, baby. But you know
But
what I'm
that's
saying? It's like,
content.
what the fuck am I doing?
Me
I
going
have
to the store
everything
like,
to do
hey,
it.
I'm making this today. Go to the store, come home and prep it, plate it. And I'm still like, girl, that
But
was
you should
content.
carry a little GoPro with you and just start
I
getting
need
it,
to.
man.
I have like 5 videos on my TikTok, and the people that have saw those videos, I'm like, oh, Dame Dash saw my video.
Oh
and
yeah,
I did,
you need to
and I did.
stop, dude. You need to.
And I'm like, you don't want to show your face like this A&R from Atlanta that I've been really cool with for 20 years. He gave me a nickname and everything. And even then he was like, you should be recording yourself. Like, you cold. Like, what's going on? I was like, what would I talk about? What's my niche? He was like, anything. And even
This
my
is true.
cousin 20 years ago, you need a YouTube page. And I just didn't do it.
So
I'm tripping.
do it now.
I'm tripping. It's coming.
So that's what when you say your radio show, it's going to be on podcast networks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So inevitably, that's where, and I'm sure it'll be its own, within podcasting will be live music,
right.
type of whatever.
Absolutely.
But I think even though it's really, really popular, we're just fucking on the brink of it. Cause that's so when I started the podcast, I started just doing some research. I didn't care initially. And then I'm like, okay, I kind of want it to do good, and I didn't do like you. I was more the total opposite, where like my first few episodes is like, what the fuck? What audio? Where'd that audio come from? You guys had microphones. Did they not work? It was like, yeah, they didn't. Not in that episode, apparently. I don't know. What
And I've had
Shit
that happen.
happened. Yeah.
Like, just roll the footage anyway.
yeah, let's go. Or
Learn
it's
a
like,
lesson.
why is one of you all fuzzy? I'm like, oh, that close up of me was the wide one. I
Yeah.
cropped it in for a
But
shot.
don't even worry about it. We're working out the kinks.
Yeah. So, but I think to put content out there and you're already kind of plugged,
I'm bullshit.
you are bullshit.
I am.
Why? You
I
got
don't
a
have
reason?
an answer for that.
Well, get it together then.
I've been having
Right?
talks with myself the last week.
You got an action camera? Do you have anything other than your phone as far as a little camera?
No, I was been looking into those. I need to grab one. Those little handheld ones that I've been seeing. Yeah, I need to grab one. I'll do that this week.
You think you'll use it?
I have no choice.
I'll send one with you.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
You forcing my hand. Listen,
You better use it.
God, I see you, baby, working.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm just saying, I will. I'll send one with you. I think all you'll have to get for it is I even got one of them up there, actually. A memory card for it. But yep, boom. You hit record, put that thing at the screen face towards you, and
I appreciate that. I have no
4K
choice but to get to
footage
work
and
now.
go.
Yeah.
You grab your tripod from somewhere and go
Thank
to
you
work.
very much.
Yeah, I'm just
Appreciate
saying,
it.
use
no,
it.
because I'm bullshitting.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of I watch YouTube like I go to church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is if I can't handle how you sound up there, I don't really care what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I have to change. You know,
Like, and that's me watching shows like that. That lighting is horrible. Why did they do
pick
that?
out random
The
shit.
audio is,
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't notice that was sitting there, and then they cut it, and
Yeah.
that's not. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, I mean, you're doing the right thing. So when are you launching?
Ill Lounge, ILL, Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ill Lounge.
The goal is July, first episode in July. Because like I said, production crew, team is coming next week. We're going to test out the equipment.
You going
I do
live?
have. Yes, we will be going live.
Oh, it's a live podcast. Live radio show.
Because
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna record it, but also I'm gonna go live from TikTok, and then because they don't care what music you play over there, so that's great. And then I can stream it now for the independent artists, because I will have a top I'm thinking a top 5 to start off.
Oh, you're saying you'll play some
Real,
hit
also
music.
signed music. Also, yes. So the independent artists, as long as I have permission, Facebook probably won't notice and won't trip.
No.
But I'll start from TikTok, and we'll probably do the edit once I edit it. Just put it on.
What about the
YouTube
whole where
and
people
Facebook.
say I don't own the rights to this music? Does that do anything?
I don't think it does anything. Not now, because even now, like I have a couple of songs that I always put on the background of my food, and I picked a Glorilla song, and it said, and it was a reel or something. And it
you
was
got to
like,
pull it off of their options.
yeah, it's off their options, and it'll say. And when I noticed later on, it was saying, it was multiple countries wherever this was getting viewed was saying, hey, it's gonna, if you make money off this, it's some of this is going
agree
to
that they can get some of it. Yeah,
and
same.
I'm not tripping, baby. I was like, I was like, somebody's watching my video in where is that?
Yeah.
Vietnam. Somebody watching my, that impressed me more than anything. Y'all can take the 2 cents. That's
Yeah,
cool.
whatever.
Yeah, I was just impressed that my video was being
Agreed.
seen across the world.
Yeah, you got to stop bullshit.
Yeah, you listen.
I'm just
I
saying.
needed to have this conversation because there's literally no reason.
And I mean, you're talking anything from 20 minutes to 30 seconds.
Anything is content.
Yeah,
and I be sitting at home watching, oh, that was so cute. Crystal, you could be doing that. Oh, that's cute too, Crystal. She got 9,000 views and that sounds whack. Crystal.
You twerk? You
Do I twerk?
You fucking you get a 10,000
I don't
views.
twerk, so I don't know about that.
that's
I'm
the
gonna have a
easy
good
route.
shoulder shimmy for
There you
y'all.
go, maybe that'll pop.
We'll see what happens, but it has no choice. I had this idea for Ill Lounge in 2017, and that's when I was deciding to go back to CAT. Because I did have a local podcast like this one where I talked to small businesses and things. But things kept happening. I was working at the local Christian station, and I was renting space from my boss, who I thought was paying the bills to the actual people that own the business.
Gotta love that.
Built up 2 nice sets. I'm about to do Ill Lounge and I'm gonna do my other show. Owner comes up from Florida like, hey, I'm closing this down. What you mean? He's like, he hasn't been paying me for months. So all the money I put into those sets and everything, they were big, couldn't move them out. Cool, no problem. I started working with another guy. He moves, he takes my equipment with him. I was like, okay, let me give this a break because I've lost a lot of money in this situation.
So do you have the equipment? You have everything you need?
Right now, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I show up. My girl's coming over because it's been a few years since I've done anything. She's going to come over, recheck everything. Jamie and put some bomb lights up there. I'm like, they might be a little hot. But as far as how I'm going to do it, I have everything.
Perfect.
And if I don't, I'm going to get it. My brother sent me some stuff because he's he does music engineering, but he doesn't do it anymore. Sure. So he sent me, I was like, this is what I'm trying to do. He sent me some stuff from Sweetwater. So I don't have anything holding me back but me.
Okay.
But like I said, I had to call the guy meeting this month, girl. And for me, certain situations, hand to the fire, you could, the world just start knocking me on my head, okay, what you doing? You're not doing right. Even with my health, kind of ignoring the cooking, ignoring what I know I'm supposed to be doing with my body and my health, the universe will come knock me on my head a couple times till I get it right.
So you recognize it at least?
I recognize it, and I have to acknowledge it, and I actually have to do something about it. Because I'm great at helping other people, but me, I'm like, So, but I also believe in timing too. I was supposed to meet you. Everything that it's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen and when. Also, I feel like that too. And it's time now.
So no one taught you to cook?
No, my mom, that's a lie. My mom taught me how to make lasagna and caramel from scratch, caramel cake. Mm-hmm. But again, my mom did hair. And I don't know if you ever saw the movie Soul Food where one sister can cook and she was like, baby, I don't gotta cook, I do hair.
Right.
And my grandmother had 11 kids, 9 girls. So they can throw down, but Jill did hair. Right. But we didn't starve at my house. My dad was fed. But the first boyfriend I had, he was older. He taught me how to do some basic things. It's actually been men who really taught me how to cook. Guy dating in Atlanta, making a sandwich. Okay, well, let's go get some ciabatta bread. Just explore. Don't do the same. Yeah. So that's where I got my exploring from. Another guy he would just be like, let's go to a 5-star restaurant. That was our thing.
Yeah.
So I'm learning different cultures, different, Yeah. And so when I come back here, I literally just, the salad I brought you today is the orchard salad. One of the first salads I did. And I literally was just walking around Kroger because I like different food.
Right.
Yeah, I could have a salad with tomato and cucumber, but I'm not. I don't eat salads with cucumber, tomato. I want some strawberries, some blueberries, some cinnamon goat cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna season that chicken with some cinnamon, maybe a little grape jelly or something. And
where's that come from? Okay.
Literally, I like to go down the sauces and the seasoning aisles.
Yeah, but that's a gift there, because
that's why I had to
walk down
acknowledge
aisles
it.
and go, I don't see anything.
I will go out of town and I'm looking for grocery stores and Goodwills because, baby, I'm about to find me a new seasoning and sauce and a good item.
So if you go to a nice restaurant that you have never been to before,
I'm scoring that menu.
You are.
I am.
You're going, what you guys got?
I'm going,
Let me see how you do.
I have to interrupt this episode for a minute to tell you about the sponsors of the show. Let me introduce you to a game changer in the world of content creation, Opus Clip. Most of you have seen the Beyond Business reels of past guests or even me in your feed while scrolling through social media. Well, I'd love to take credit for the hard work of editing and posting to multiple platforms multiple times per week, but Opus Clip does it all for me. Create an episode, drag and drop it, and enjoy. You don't have to be a video editing whiz to create stunning clips that resonate with your audience. This intuitive app does all the heavy lifting for you, automatically crafting highlights that shine perfect for social media, marketing campaigns, or simply sharing your creative genius with the world. Scan the QR code here to unlock the full potential of Opus Clip and let your creativity flow and watch your engagement soar. Your brand deserves to shine, and Opus Clip is here to help you do just that. Aerial Elite Solutions is a drone service provider specializing in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, construction, agriculture, and more. Whether you need stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site surveys for your construction projects, or captivating footage for your events, Aerial Elite Solutions has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. Visit flyaes.com or contact them at 217-330-7226 to learn how they can help transform your projects with their services. With nearly 100 years of experience in the lightning protection system and design and installation industry, Midwest Lightning Rods are the trusted experts in keeping your property safe from the dangers of lightning strikes. Midwest Lightning Rods specialize in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storms. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself peace of mind this storm season. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com for more information.
You're going, what you guys got?
I'm going,
Let me see how you do it, what
and
it's like.
sometimes
And
I'm
if it's
like, well,
popping,
they
you're
shouldn't have put that. They should add this and this. And sometimes I ask, hey, could you da-da-da-da? But I'm always looking for, so I'm skipping the chicken side. I don't eat chicken. That's boring.
Okay.
I want to see the seafood and steak, and I want to know what sauces, what cheeses, what flavors, what palettes, what backgrounds do you have? Like today we did a beef and broccoli, and I was telling my assistant, like, there's got to be some other Asian seasonings I'm missing out on. I'm like, I need to go back over to H Mart, and I just got to take my phone and just study for a while. Because every time I go on there, I'm in there for an hour just reading things.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you have anise and you have ginger. I was like, there's got to be more.
Right.
And she was like, this is how it tastes. A lot of times I don't even try the food. Like I'm like, all right, you've ate broccoli and beef before taste it. She was like, oh, this is great. I'm like, cool. She was like, you're not gonna taste it? I trust.
Yeah, you're like, at this point,
I said, they'll let me know.
I know what I'm doing.
And I have to go, wow. Because,
I'm saying, dude, that's
why I said I wasn't honoring the gift. Before I was definitely playing. But something in this year was like, girl, he gave you some stuff there. Use it.
Come sit down for dinner.
And so I have an idea, maybe. And again, I always want to do something different. Even if it's a restaurant, it'd be maybe a tapas where you're trying, because people like to eat the same thing. But if somebody asks me to make lasagna, I'm going to make a seafood lasagna or chicken Alfredo lasagna.
And I think that's the whole deal is you have something where you go, hey, public, here's the menu. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Pull up on me.
Yeah, there is no, oh, but I want a chicken sandwich. Well, then take your ass to the chicken sandwich place.
Yeah, so like
why
make some wings.
Why you bring her here?
Baby, go see Debo. He got all the wings and flavors you need.
You just sat down, though. Right.
Like I said, if I do it,
you should.
It's very rarely. Yeah. So
but you know what I mean? You have 2 or 3 options, and all of them, it's like
I think
a damn
it'd
wedding.
be more, more like a pop-up restaurant type style. It'd be different, like I said, until I grow. But I have so many different things I'm trying to do also.
Yeah, that's right.
And like I said, I don't like to speak about my health a lot, but I have some spine issues that keep me. So it would never be a 5 to 7 day restaurant. It just physically, like right now, I got 2 lidocaine.
We don't need that anyway.
Yeah, I got 2 lidocaine patches on my back.
Really?
And I just got.
You're just hurting.
I got nerve damage. I could barely feel my
From
fingers.
what?
My aunt saw my MRI the
You were
first
injured?
time. She was like, "Did you get in a car accident?" Because it just started. I was working at Caterpillar, and they had my little tail fixing the trucks. They were already built. I'm testing them. Like, we had to fill them up with fuel. So I'm thinking I got diesel on my hands. I'm like, man, it's tingling, but it would come and go.
Oh, and it was your actual fingers.
Father's Day weekend 2018. It never went away. And I went to the doctor and they was like, "Oh, you have MS." I'm like, "No, don't tell me that." I'm like, "Bro, what?"
Oh.
So then I was like, "I'm gonna get a second opinion. I don't trust that." Then dude was like, "You got carpal tunnel." Now how we go from MS to carpal tunnel?
Yeah, we're gonna need another.
I was like,
right.
I need another. So then they send you, I'm not sure what it's called, where they kind of electrocute you to
Yeah.
see. That was the first
Nerve
one.
test
And
shit.
then they sent me, and then after that, they were like, "Yeah, this is what's going on. Your cartilage is thinning in your vertebrae." So up here on 3 spots, I had basically bone on bone. But me, my black ass, I'm not letting y'all operate on my spine. That's a death sentence. I don't know about that. So I did the best I could for a year. Ice packs.
And then they operated on your ass.
I had to.
Was it great?
Operation, yes and no. It went smooth, but she removed a piece that she didn't have to, which is causing me a little more issues than it should. Wow. But when she got in there, they were only supposed to do 2. She said that third one I did because I'm surprised you were walking.
Right.
And I physically can't run. But don't chase me. I am concealing carry.
Yeah, you ain't running.
I can't run, but don't
try it.
Yeah, don't pull up on me. And even stairs, it's a little bit of a, situation, but there's people who can't.
But what are you gonna do?
breathe on
What's
their
the
own.
solution?
Nothing. Quality of life. Right now, I'm doing the whole changing my diet. Do I have a blockage? Let's open up my chakras. Like, I'm trying everything. I'm going to go to Atlanta and have somebody read my eyes, iridologist. I'm open to all forms of medication because I can't keep taking the
You get
drugs.
acupuncture or anything like
I
that?
have not tried acupuncture. I've tried acupressure.
Yeah.
And baby, that works.
That does work.
It worked.
Dude, you need to try acupuncture.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
It's scary too, but it's also like, oh shit, they pinpoint. It's like pressure point, pinpoint pressure
Listen, because the
point.
guy that did the acupressure, I was just like, how much does it cost to have you on payroll?
Yeah.
I need this like 2-3 times a week.
They get
He was
it,
like, you
dude.
need a man to be rubbing
They
on you.
find it,
But
right?
he was like finding it.
You don't have
And
to tell them.
No.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, right here. And I hear him count. He was like, okay, this is a 6. And he's just going. And I'm like,
Oh, motherfucker.
but when it got done, I was like, well,
You got me. Yeah. That's just
Yeah.
magic. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I need to call him.
Right.
Yes, no.
Get me,
so
bro.
let me call my insurance and see if they'll cover that
Man.
acupuncture.
I'm
Because
telling
the
you.
acupressure was bomb. And I had never had anybody. He was just like, let me just try it.
It's like the same, as crazy as
It's
it
like
sounds.
releasing the
It's like
tension.
that releasing tension, and you never feel yourself getting poked. And you look like a fucking porcupine from the back.
I've seen it, but I've
to
never
where you're
experienced
going,
it.
You just do a yard dart this back.
I've done regular physical therapy. I've
Yeah.
done water therapy,
The
but
shock
you
shit,
can't
yeah.
fix nerve damage,
This is right.
which I get. I'm just saying, I'm only 44. I want the best quality of life. I have a lot of shit I'm still trying to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
That's why I was like, what's the stem
people
cell?
like rest,
What do you-
rest. I'm like, yeah, I rest, but then I'm in my bed like I want to do this. I can't do the things in the world that I want to do consistently resting, and it's just unrealistic.
Agreed.
Because I could lay down for 3 or 4 days and I'm still gonna be hurting while I'm laying down. So
And I'm also mentally fucked up now because I just laid here for 4 days.
people don't understand that.
Yeah.
When your basic things of life are taken away, I have asthma,
Yeah.
number one. You can't describe to someone, I can't breathe. Like,
Right.
unless you have it or have some lung issues, you just can't and I've had, like I said, 30 asthma attacks a day. I wish I was lying. Anything would just I'd just be sitting here then. So I figured out how to take care of that pretty much. But then this, like I said, you can't describe to somebody when you're trying to button something or fasten
And your
something.
fingers don't work.
And you're like,
Yeah.
like I was in Walmart the other day. I'm walking around and I'm just feeling like I had a full day. We cooked everything. I'm grabbing things for the next day, and my whole body just feel like I've been punched on. And I just welled up in tears because I'm not supposed to feel like this.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I'm just not. And so that pisses me off a lot of times too, because I just want to be able to move and jump and do normal things that I can do. But I also have to be grateful because there are people on machines just to breathe. So it's that fine line of, that girl, suck it the fuck up, you know? So
it just seems like, there's not even a story. It's not even a car accident. You know what I mean? It would be not even that it would be different, but it would be different if it was
did all the things, triple jump, cheerleading, and I was bad on the jumps as a cheerleader, and I'm tossing them in the air and everything as little as I was. Wore high heels every day in my 20s.
Yeah, you was never,
I had probably one pair of sneakers, so I'm just like, what happened? Just degeneration. I'm like, okay, well, what message is this? Because everything I feel like is a lesson, a message or something. Okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? That's what I'm going through now. Like, because I'm not going through this for no reason.
And I feel like you're going to find relief somehow.
I have to. That's why I said I was on the phone. This young lady I'm chatting with now, she's in Mexico. But she was just giving me some insight about different things. And I was like, you know what? I just might have some blockages. I know people don't believe in certain things, but I'm omniist. I practice everything. So I'm just like, maybe I have some blockages in my chakras. So we're going to start there. Like I said, is it a metaphysical lesson I'm supposed to be learning from this? And I like learning. So let's go there. Let's see.
You need to collar that person you know in Mexico and ask him about stem cells, because you can go down there and get injected with stem cells that they can't do in the US. I've been
trying to get on the black market and get me a new spine.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, they do. So there's been a couple, like celebrities have done it, but it's not because they're the only ones who can afford it. They just are the only ones who now can talk about it and say, I got my neck broke in game 12. But I did stem cells, so I was golden and even better by the next year.
What was the football player that we watched lay there for minutes?
Yeah.
And then the next year he back.
Yep. So stem cell. And that was it. So that's the thing, is it's just going, we're going to take your healing and body ability, we're talking about even regenerate parts of your body that you had from birth till 5 years old, that stem cell. And we're going to put them in your body. Your body's going to react perfectly because they're your cells.
Listen, if it's supposed to be and it's meant to be, let it find me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just cool shit that's like.
Because I was watching a video, and of course I don't remember the country now, but you can go over there and there's a hospital that has every type of medical doctor you need. And you spend all day there, and they give you all these different doctors from head to toe and tell you exactly what's wrong with you. I was like, I need to fly there too.
So my daughter is 27 or 20 something, almost 30. And a few years ago, I got grandbabies that are 6 and 7. A few years ago, she is single and hardworking and was like, Dad, any way you want to go to Mexico with me? And I'm like, why?
Yeah, like, what's up? What's the reason?
And she's like, I am getting a fucking mommy makeover.
I heard that, babe. Got her BBL.
And I go, why are you going to Mexico? She goes, it's 30 grand here, 12 grand there. And I go, you think that's a good idea, And she proceeded to definitely school me.
She did her research.
Yes.
Okay.
And I went with her, and it was the cleanest fucking medical facility I've ever seen in my entire life, first of all. And they were inviting me back while she's knocked out to go, hey, we're going to put this blanket on that table. And they would take it out of the package, rip the plastic open. Everything they used, you bought.
Okay.
The surgery kit, everything. They brought out surgery tools, cut the plastic in front of me. And they're like, you take them with you, throw them away, whatever you want.
Okay.
We use them. You bought them. They're yours. This is your kit. It was a surgeon from California who would go there. He has a practice in California, and he would come 3 days a month or 3 days every other week and do operations there. Well, the thing is you're just renting out that surgery center. So the aftercare,
there's fucking blocks lined with people who turn their houses and have a nurse on staff, a cook on staff that also does the laundry. Well, a Mexican broad who does everything. And a couple bedrooms and whatever. Well, it ends up being, so I go with my daughter and I'm like, she's like, you can stay, with me. And I'm like, yeah, I got a spot. I got yeah. And I'm like, I want a pool and shit.
Yeah.
And
I want to be in Mexico.
yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because we were like in cartel area.
I was just going to ask you.
We were at the spot, like Metamoris, where the cartels, a month after we came back, she's like, good thing we're not there. It was like 4 white blonde chicks got took. And I'm like, dude, that's exactly, she goes, yeah, Dad, exactly where you, so what
your room.
What I did every
At
day
Airbnb or something?
while she was like laid up, after like the 3rd day, I ended up, because I went and visited, like I was kind of just sitting by her side, but she was staying doped up. So she'd just be in and out. Well, she'd go to sleep and we put that tracker thing on our phones or whatever, that Life, whatever the fuck it is, 360.
Yeah, Life 360.
And yeah, she'd be hitting me up like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just walking. And so I literally just was footing it around. I met a couple people that I got some weed and shit, and I'd go have drinks. I'd make people open restaurants. I'd buy them and their family food.
Oh, you having a ball because everything's cheaper now.
Yeah, everything's dirt. I was spending $20 a day, and I'm eating, smoking, like
Kicking it.
Yeah, and so. Yeah, it ends up being where there was a couple different times where I had like little interactions, but then my daughter's like, yeah, you're not getting fucked with because you look like a fucking psychopath walking around here.
Or you might look like the police, sir.
So at the time, my beard was grown out like Santa, and I had a towel out of like the bathroom at the hotel. And I had it over my head and tucked behind my ear so I didn't get sunburnt. So it was just like a chic like thing. And I was just rolling around with a GoPro strapped to my chest, just walking.
Looking like, don't fuck with me.
With a backpack full of dog food because I kept seeing stray dogs. So I
see that.
So I would go get dog food and I'd go feed them.
Wow.
And then, yeah, people didn't like that. They're like,
because you're going to be looking for you.
Here, motherfucker. I'm like, feed your dogs. But no, so everything went well. I mean, overall, it was a eye-opening experience.
Kudos to her to go and get her body done.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember going, you don't need to do that. You need to go to the gym. You need to blah, blah, blah. And she lifted up her shirt.
That saggy skin.
And I was like, put it back down. And yes, I'll go. Yeah.
Listen, I want to thank the Father because I've been fat 2-3 times, and every time my skin snaps back.
Man,
thank you.
Man, that shit, when it looks like it's melting, you can't do away with it.
But I haven't had kids either, so. But I might have a cousin who had 3, baby, and her body is
on point. Yeah, both of my kids' moms, they got right back on point too. I don't know. I think some people just use it as an excuse too. My sister's kids are like 24 and 30, and she's like, I still got this baby weight.
Said that one time. My brother turned around like, I'm 30. What? You have a grandchild?
Yeah, she's holding her grandbaby like, fucking your damn mom. I still got this baby
listen,
weight.
sometimes, like I said, I meant sometimes you're like, I'm at the point now, and it's harder now again because I have the spine issues to work out. I can walk. I can do some super light weightlifting, but
that's insane.
I need my pre-body back. I need my body back from 2020, 2021, baby. I was fine.
Yeah, but you are fine.
Well, thank you, but I was finer then. I got clothes that I need to get back in. I'm not going shopping. I need to get it. I want those clothes.
Working out can't be an option if it's painful. That's the worst.
Yeah, and so, but I won't say I noticed in some of the physical therapy classes, there were some things that were like working out, and I noticed they did help. So I'm just gonna find my happy medium between yoga, Pilates, walking, free weights. I gotta do something because again, maybe if I make my body stronger, it won't be as bad. I'm open to everything,
right?
Because this can't be the end. It's how I feel every day at 44.
Well, yeah. Because it's either going, what, I got to take pain meds or force myself not to take pain meds and be miserable.
And I don't take the pain meds because they really just made me go to sleep. And then you have a liver issue because you're taking all the pain meds.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, so, yeah, no.
Well, yeah, you're too young for that, man.
Way too young. Me and my dad comparing elements. Well, what hurts on you today? It's my left leg.
Yeah,
Your hip hurt,
that's-
mine too. It's about to rain.
That's crazy, right? That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, it just sucks because
It does.
I guess that's the hard part is I see people that abuse their fucking bodies their whole life.
And I didn't. I
And,
literally was
yeah.
an athlete. I eat good for the most part. I'm just like, what's the lesson? Because the asthma introduced me to the cooking.
Yeah.
And I am taking a holistic practitioner's course right now. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff I'm going.
Okay.
So I'm learning. So maybe in that I'll learn something and I can help other people.
Well, I think there's something, I don't know, I think there's something valuable there just because, again, it's like we go through trends as humanity. And now we're like on the ass end of the prescription drug era to where we're now looking back going,
Should have never did this.
holy shit.
Where are the witch people?
Yeah.
Help, give me some herbs.
I'm saying instead they were like, here, you feel like you're going to panic? Take the blue one. Bedtime, take the white one. In the morning, take the red one.
No, I just ordered some herbs. I make tea also. I meant to bring you some of that. I have to bring you some. But I just ordered some herbs that help with nerve damage. So apparently there's a plant for everything. And I'm learning.
I hear the
So,
same. Well,
I'm gonna
you're the
see.
one who should try it, right?
Listen, I'm gonna
I need
try
to
it.
repair these nerves I didn't hurt.
But I didn't hurt.
break.
Yeah,
that's
so
fucked up.
if I can just get some, pain relief or just be able to stand up for 20 minutes without the pain. Like I said, I'm used to it, but that's not a good thing to be used to.
Hell no.
So yeah.
Quality of life is important.
It's very important. So I'm still moving and grooving. Now that I have my freedom back because I was taking care of my mom. I'm trying to get out the house once a month, out of town because my dad calls me the road runner. I used to be gone.
Right.
They wouldn't even know. Got a hospital bill from Florida. What were you doing in Florida? I was at the BET Spring Bling.
Bam.
I meant to tell y'all.
But no, the once a month thing, that's valuable. Like to make yourself
Get
go,
out and get away.
I have a buddy who does the same thing. And I was like, that's stupid. Then like 3 months later, I'm like, I still haven't done shit. Wait, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah, no, this year.
It's easy to get caught up
It
and
is.
go, I don't hate what I do.
Or-
I don't hate sitting at home.
And
I don't hate anything.
listen, my mama left me a beautiful house.
So you're like,
so
I'm
I'll
okay.
be at home chilling. And I'm redecorating and
Sure.
changing stuff, putting the podcasting together. But I said I have to once a month. And I didn't get to go. I was supposed to go last weekend. New artist Akeem Ali. You have to check him out.
Where's he at? Where was he
He
at?
was in Indianapolis, but I
Okay.
bought tickets to see him. I don't know if I bought Chicago or St. Louis, but I'm seeing him in a couple weeks again.
Oh, you went and saw him?
I'm going to because I
okay.
missed this last one
Got you.
because I wasn't feeling too well. And I was like, oh man, that was my monthly.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But June and July is packed. I'm trying to go see Beyonce. It's just sis want $600, and then I still got to get there. I need my outfit.
But from what I gather, she puts on a
Baby, let her and her husband put on a show.
I hear.
I'm not
an
gonna
event.
hold you. It's an event and it's worth it. But me not dating, I gotta pay for it myself.
You better trick somebody into.
No, I pay for it myself. I asked my dad, like,
Who you
hey,
gonna go with?
I go all places by myself all the time.
You gonna go to a Beyonce concert by yourself?
Yeah. I went last time. I rode with other people, but I'd already bought my ticket. If I didn't ride with them, I was gonna drive by myself. I'm at the place.
You're just gonna be.
I say at the place. I've always been like that. Because again, at 19, I left. I was a flight attendant. I left 2 days after my birthday. Classes start. You had to be 19.
Right.
I was shampooing my mom's client. I was like, "Girl, you're a flight attendant." My parents would not let me go to a college I want to go to. So I'm gonna do something else. Get me an interview. And she got me an interview. I got hired. They were like, "Wait, how old are you? Come back on your birthday." Came back on my birthday. Nailed it.
Man.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
On my weekends, for whatever for free, I'm going to New Orleans. I'm going to LA. I'm going wherever. So that started. My parents always took us places too. But at 19, 20, all your friends don't have money just to go wherever. And then at whatever age, and all my friends are married with kids. I'm not waiting.
Yeah. Everybody got into that, didn't they?
I love love. And I'm going to have me some later. But I see something. January, I would have went by myself. My cousin went to with me. I went to see Clarissa Shields, the boxer. Went to Flint to see her.
Yeah.
And then T.I. was performing with an orchestra it was in Michigan too. And my dad was like, "You're going by yourself? You want to go?"
Okay.
Like I don't care. I will go.
Okay.
I will go.
No, that's cool. It's just weird.
I'm a weirdo though, and I acknowledge that.
No, so it's weird because I don't do stuff because it's like, I don't really have anyone to do it with. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of empowering to go, well, fucking do it if you want to do it. You know what I mean?
'Cause
I love stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? I love and so there's been shows around and I'm going,
I went to go see Dave Chappelle by myself.
There was a few local acts that were coming in from out of town that I got to stop in and do the podcast.
Nice.
And was like, oh, this sounds fucking stupid to even say actually, but it was like, hey, it's packed tonight. You definitely don't need a ticket. When you get there, you fucking call me. I'm going to come get you in. You're going to come back with us, blah, blah, blah.
And that's exactly one of the reasons why I like to go by myself, because my people can get me, one versus me and three of my girls. I learned that in Atlanta too, in a lot of events. Number one, I was working.
Right.
Number two, and this is not shade, this is just how I operate. The music scene in Atlanta is in the strip clubs.
For sure.
It's in the strip clubs. I'm not going dressed like I'm going to party. I'm going dressed like I'm about to hand the DJ this music and get the fuck up out of here. So I have on some slacks or a button-up shirt.
We're not going to confuse me with wanting to
and I think that helped me where they know, hey, I can call her. She's not on a groupie time, and there's nothing wrong with groupie time.
Right, they get paid.
I'm just trying to do something different.
Yeah.
And like I said, I haven't been in Atlanta almost 20 years, but I still get the calls. Hey, will you, do you mind?
Yeah.
Are you available to? And I love that for me. But it was the way I carried myself in that.
Where do you want to go travel to see that you haven't been?
I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Paris, south of France. I want to go back to London.
Oh, you've been over there across the pond.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, I want to go back to the Doc Martin store.
Okay. I want to see Doc.
I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to Carnival.
Yeah.
I would like to go. I have a friend in Hawaii. Yeah, that's something simple. I need to make that happen. Kelly, I'm coming to see you, girl.
It sounds simple, but they charge you like you're going to fucking.
And like I said, I'm very frugal. So certain things got to make sense to me. Like the ticket was just $300. Why is it $7 now? I'm going to wait.
That's what I'm saying.
And
then you wait and you're going to wait. Now it's $1,100.
Yeah. So I'm a black sand water type of girl. Also, if there's good food and good like touristy, like they're there. I'm walking. I can see them making shoes and necklaces and different. I want to go there.
You been to the Caribbean and stuff?
I have not been to. I've been to the Bahamas.
I
do want to. No, I have not been to Jamaica. Oh. I think I need to go there. Dude, there's a few more places I want to go.
Energy, man.
Really?
It is insane. Yes, best people in the world.
Now, those type of places I need to go with somewhere.
Yeah.
Locally, United States, I'll go by myself, but I'm not going overseas. Especially now. No, I'm not going by myself.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. That was I used to take trips every couple of years, once a year, and I went to DR, and then I went to Jamaica, and it was like Jamaica was, oh my gosh!
Okay, I'll put that on my list.
And people
a lot of places that people say all the time, I'm uninterested in going.
And it was so. I didn't even Montego Bay. There's a place in Jamaica called Negril. It's like 2 hours away. And it's like, it's a long ride. Before I even got there, I had a dude picking us up in a Range Rover to take us to the resort. I get in the car. We had already discussed it.
Hand you a drink.
He hands me a 6-pack of Red Stripe and an ounce of.
Yeah.
And he's got like two blunts rolled up.
He ready.
Yeah, he was like, let's go,
Extendos.
Man. Anything else you want? And I'm like, I think we're great. And he would just randomly pull up to different spots where you could look out and see cool shit and be like, get out. You're in Jamaica. And be like,
you had the perfect person. Yeah.
So I still got his number.
Nice.
Yeah, he still is like, you guys coming back? And I'm like, well, there's no you guys, but. Right. Yeah. He's, there's plenty. I'm like, you ain't fucking tricking me, sucker. I know there are. I like them too, but.
Man, I don't. She's like, it was great. I believe you, baby. Did you have a time?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, YOLO, right?
Do what you feel, long as it ain't hurt nobody.
So do you have, are you a reader?
Yes.
Do you have the the book that is like the one? You know what I mean? Whether it be one that's like, yeah, it's old now, but no. You know, I'm a Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Like that was my book, even though.
I have a couple.
Okay.
The 4 Agreements.
Okay.
48 Laws of Power.
Bam.
The Bible.
Mm.
In any different, not just the King James. I actually don't want you to read the King James one.
Right.
But and not just reading it, studying it. Because I was raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay, sorry.
It's made me the person I am.
Sure.
My mom was Jehovah's Witness and my dad is this pro-black history
That's why you
buff.
act like that. You were forced to go knock on people's doors.
Probably.
You rode a bicycle up.
No, I wish I could have. But no, I was fairly young. But my grandmother and my mom stayed until my 6th grade year. One of my aunts had been disfellowshipped. When you do something wrong, you're kind of banished. And she was moving back to town.
Uh-huh.
And they called us in a room, and I remember this. And they were like, okay, you can't associate with blah, blah, blah. And I think that was my mom's like, all right, enough of this. Because my dad never went. And we still celebrated holidays. My grandmother still is celebrating holidays. He was like, my kids are having Christmas. So it's not like we missed out on that aspect. But I will say I had the...
You went through the motions for years.
I went through the motions of, and it gave me the habit of reading.
Yes.
And being curious.
Yes.
Because in the Jehovah's Witnesses Bibles and things, there's maps, right?
Yeah.
And their illustrations are bomb. I will give them that. But my question was, as a 6, 7, 8-year-old, clearly they're in Africa, mama. Why are the people in the illustrations white? And she was like, girl, please. Daddy, I got questions.
Right.
And he's kind of the history buff as well. So he teach me different things, and that just became my habit of learning. Well, as I got older, my mom didn't go back to church until I might have been in senior high school, or I might have been gone.
Uh-huh.
But she got back in the church, and she was a Christian for 20, 30 years, let's say. But my habit was still reading, wanting to know. But in the going to church, it wasn't talking to me. And I was like, damn, am I a heathen? Am I doing something wrong? So that just made me read other religions, open myself up to other practices.
Yeah.
And that's where I found God. And I tell nobody what you're learning is not wrong. What I'm doing is not wrong. It's open. God made everything,
sure.
whether you believe or not. So that's my thing. Read everything. And I'll read the Bible, but I also have a metaphysical Bible with me. Black's Law Dictionary with me, because there's translations that you're not getting just reading it surface level.
As shitty as it is to say, it's not profitable.
Speak on it.
For that to be the truth, to go, how can you be right if I'm right? It's like, well, are we talking about faith now?
Yeah. It's absolutely
Don't start asking questions. Yeah. Just know that. And a guy that I watch Joe Rogan a lot, and that's kind of, I think intentionally doesn't say his belief just to not get bashed for it. But it's kind of like, if what you are following and believing in or praying to or whatever is making you better and more positive and helping, I think it's right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like whatever you call them, you know what I mean? If someone comes up to you and says, hey man, hey Bob, I got a check for you for this amount of money. Are you going to be like, no, it's not my name? It's like, no, thank you.
Yeah. And I think
Call me
that
what you
was
want.
a lot of
I
it
got
too.
you.
Other religions have practices, like what they're actively praying to the east or whatever it is they're doing. They're silent for the first hours of the day, or I told someone, I was like, I do yoga. Oh, that's demonic. Who told you that? Well, we talked to the guy. You talked to one guy.
Yeah. Let me tell you what a gal has to say real quick. That's stupid. Right. Well, so you post some random stuff on Facebook that I'd love it, because it is like everything seems like it should be like, hey,
I'm
stupid.
a habitual line stepper.
Hey, dumbasses. Are you fucking kidding me with this right now?
And I'm trying to,
that's good.
I don't, God kind of told me to be quiet, because sometimes I take it too far.
No, that's good.
And I think
you kindly remind people how ridiculous that we are being. And you even go, oh shit.
And so I think I need to take my talents for that elsewhere, because I kind of got everything on one page: my business, my foolishness. So God told me to be quiet, so I haven't been posting as much, but I'm gonna take that to TikTok or something.
So question is, do you, how many meals, do you have a regular amount? Like when you're doing meals, is it like I do 20, I do 50, I do 10, I do what is it? Or is it really based on who puts in orders, then you go shopping?
It's really push orders. I usually post the night before. So I can get, and I kind of know about after so long how many I'm going to do on certain things. It's between 30 and 50, 60.
So you're definitely not wanting more. I mean, I'm not saying you're turning it down, but I mean, are you like, no, I would love for another 30 people? Because my encouragement to anybody watching, a lot of you people work in offices or own an office and you got your staff in there, dude, I'm saying you gotta fucking pay attention.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm open to that. And I was telling my assistant too, I was like,
you know what gets people to come to that restaurant when you pop it up? People can't wait to eat what you have again.
I'm overwhelmed. I was like, because some days I'll be like, oh my God, wait. I was like, am I going to be able to handle a restaurant? I am very overwhelmed. She was like, you'll be fine. Yeah. You'll be fine. She said, the way you teach and how, I know what to do. We just have to train another person.
That's it. Train another person.
I was just like, whew. I was like, that was a lot. That was just like, we made it through. I was like, that lunch rush just drove me crazy. Like this morning, for instance.
Is it worth it?
Absolutely. Because it's not cooking the food like some people, and I ain't gonna lie, I be in the kitchen playing my music, just to singing and grooving, and on days I don't feel good, I'll cancel it. Because I feel like how I feel goes into the food. Yeah. So like today I was having a ball. I'm singing, I'm grooving, and I get ready to go deliver. Caterpillar, they have a 20-minute lunch. You have to be there at 11. So I'm getting ready to walk out with orders, tire on flat. Oh. My lawn guy had just left cutting my grass. He calls. He was like, yeah, so about that flat tire. I'm like, I didn't even know I had a flat, but what's to it? He was like, I got you. I'm going to come hook it up, whatever. But in the time of doing all that, I called two other people, like they usually do deliveries for me, like, hey, can you either? But okay, they're on the way. I'm like, it's 9 minutes to 11.
It needs to happen.
I'm going to have to cancel these orders at Caterpillar. They both show up.
Oh, they got him.
He hits me at like 11:05. Tell her I'm outside.
Oh, perfect.
And the other lady's like, I tell her I'm outside.
Perfect.
I was like,
you made it work.
I was like, good. Okay, I didn't need that stress. I'm supposed to go do something this evening. Y'all know I get too stressed out. I'm canceling.
Yeah, I didn't want extra car troubles. Yeah.
So he came, did the tire thing. Orders was out, and I was like, it's 11:40. My day is done. Because once I know who's picking up what deliveries, so I have it down to a science. And that's why I say doing the food truck and doing the actual location, it's going to be different. It won't be like a wide menu like other restaurants. I don't know if you've ever went to 217 Flavor.
Where's that?
Oh, got to get him in here. Dave and Bean, that's my boy. He is, William and, where's that Circle K? Smackin' Tacos? What street is that?
Brush
College and William. He's across the street.
Oh, the old wing spot they had for a minute?
Yeah, the old Crackles or whatever.
Yeah, the little white
He's
building.
in there. But he's also professional, so he opens up when he opens up. You got to catch him. But baby, he fire.
Okay.
He's fire. I'm going to link y'all.
All right.
But he's not a sit-down, but you can do private events. Very sexy in there. He designed everything himself. It's you actually need to pull up on him, do the interview there.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna arrange that because
I would love to.
He is nice. But he is
what's his name?
David Bean.
David Bean. Okay.
And he'll basically be like, cooking up on the menu. Is this gonna be ready at 5? Or it'll be ready for Saturday or whatever? And
I think that's the way to go. Is go, hey, here's the couple dishes. And I
see
you do
people,
it anyway.
Yeah, and I see people. I know it frustrates people because you're craving something and you want to. Most restaurants you can just go pick it up.
No, How about fucking open your mind?
It's 2025. Brick and mortars are really a lot. And
no, this is true.
You gotta, sometimes people don't have the good help is hard to find, number one.
Well, and you know how much you can only heat shit up for so many days before you can't do it, first of all.
Right. Yeah.
And all the waste that would come into having everything you know how to do in a menu.
And that's another thing. And with the laws, you can't have people, I would love to take it to the soup kitchens or just, and listen, favor ain't fair, but maybe 3 times in the decade that I'm cooking, I had extra food.
Right.
that I had extra food. And at that time, I called my cousins or my dad, or sometimes if it's chicken, I can chop it up, repurpose it tomorrow.
Somebody wants to eat anyway.
We're doing something, but I've never had. I'm never like having to throw anything away.
Oh,
Thank God. That has been. I've never had a day where nobody ordered. Maybe some days are slower than the others, but I've never encountered that. And
but it's all returning.
It's almost like a niche business too, because people know what to expect from me. People know what to expect from David. So when we have those type of days where we can just say, "Hey, this is what's on the menu," people are ready for it.
Yeah, they like it. They want it. It's like, yep.
And we offer different things that aren't just on everybody's menu.
Right.
And that's always my goal. Like,
or how about it's on no one's
menu.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna flip it. Somebody asks me something, I'm gonna think of a way to do it differently.
Yeah, I was gonna say it tastes like some stuff that you would imagine coming out of your kitchen.
Yeah, so I'm just always scoring different seasonings, different sauces, just like, okay, what can I do with this?
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm going to get you out of here, but before I do, there's three things. Okay. One is, and this is me telling you what to do. Okay. One is you're going to take that camera.
Okay.
And just start going out of your way to create nonsense.
Absolutely.
Just set it up to see you dancing around. And then I'm even fully willing, if you don't know how to do it, to put an edit on one of them and go, yeah, look, I know you look stupid dancing. Let's speed it up really fast. Throw some captioning on it.
You are a blessing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and go,
I appreciate that. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm definitely willing to help you do that.
I already got some ideas churning.
Yeah. The other thing is, see if your insurance covers acupuncture.
I'm definitely
because that is something I think might really be
worth it.
I'm curious to see what the herbs you have that are help with nerve. I'm putting my office together, and it really looks like an apothecary or a witch's den because it's all wood, and I got my vines and stuff everywhere. So I got all my herbs. I need to jar them up, but I am. Yeah,
but happens. But yeah, that's footage. That's content. Yes. So I will be doing all of this.
And so, what will you call or what? I mean, you'll have to like create a new. You can't do everything where you're at, right?
Well. What you mean?
I mean, you can't. You have to create a new channel or something.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I have. There's the Holy Grail, which is my food stuff.
Yep.
And my herbs and seasonings and sauces and cookbooks and utensils or whatever God wants to have.
Your Facebook page. Right?
Yeah. So and I recently I've been deleting people, making it more private, and I need to figure out a way to transition all my food people to the Holy Grail page. And so that's going to be happening this year as well. Yeah. But I'm funny, so I have funny content. Yeah. I also need to promote those shows.
But so if you need help, the ones that want it will accept immediately and jump it. Yeah. It's pretty. It's just helpful so you can keep life fucking situated.
Yes.
The last thing is I think that, and not me, this isn't me hitting on you, but I think you should not close yourself off to the possibility. Okay. Yeah.
No,
that's you going, hey.
I'm extremely open.
You're just saying your mission right now is not to lay with somebody. It's to focus.
And it's not even actually about them. I'm kind of just pouring back into me because I just really, I didn't get the heal from my spine surgery. I went from right into that, still hella doctor's appointments to shelving that because my mom needed me. So I just feel like I need to just get back to... There might
be a gentleman that knows how to do a little acupressure. He might know how to cook for you a little bit. He might know how to dance with you in the kitchen.
Baby, come find me.
Okay. Well, as long as you... you can't go, I'm not doing... It's like, well... No, you should know by now. If you say no to the universe,
my friend in Mexico,
get slapped around.
She's some people don't believe in this. That's your business.
Right.
She's a reader, so she can see things. So we're conversing. She was like, I've been waiting for you to call me. Oh my God. Your ancestors have some messages for you. I'm like, girl. Oh, so she's telling me all these things and I'm laughing because hell yeah.
You're like, this is completely believable.
And we're Facebook friends. We're not, hey girl, but this is our first. I was like, I've been wanting to message you and ask for this conversation for over a year, and I just didn't. She was like, I'm so glad you did. And so as we're getting off the phone, she was like, okay, you got all that? All right. So for the next time, she was like, oh. your love life. I was like, girl, there isn't, girl.
I thought we could skip that.
And she was like, this is, and she's laying it on. I'm like, he sounds divine. Like, where at?
Yeah, you got to pick.
So she told me what you said too. So I guess I'm going to hear the third time from somewhere to make it.
You gotta just
crystal clear.
You're smart enough to know.
Yeah, I am.
You can go,
and I think I just
remain hard to get, but
I know exactly what I'm waiting on.
Well, you can't do that either.
Yes. Listen, there was a guy who hit me up. He was like, and I don't want anybody I've talked to before. So that's just that. There's that. You don't qualify. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not anything. It is personal.
Yeah.
Let me not even, it is personal. I don't want anything. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I am creating my new life. I'm time jumping.
Yeah.
And in this new era, the man is the man. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying those fucking concerts and shit might be fun if someone else was over there like,
touche. I am open to that.
Yeah.
And he needs to know that I'm not a let's go to Applebee's girl. Let's go to the steakhouse over in Indianapolis.
Right, let's jump on the highway.
I can cook, baby. If we're gonna go eat, let's go eat.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go to an event, let's go to an event. So that's me. Like, we don't gotta go somewhere every weekend, but when we go, let's go.
Right.
And it's just little things. Are you well read? I like a little nerd. Like, it's 2025. Can you fish? Can you hunt? Because it might be Hunger Games in a few years.
Listen.
I need that type of guy who's paying attention to the news and understands what the world is becoming.
There are those.
Yeah.
There are those.
I need him to be kind of a little bit.
That's actually a fucking, that's a solid description. That's a well-rounded.
And I like a guy that can dress, but if you can't change my tire, that's like, men are being men.
Right.
Like, I have some stuff going on at my house. I'm just a girl. What do you mean you don't know? I'm not attracted anymore.
Right.
Come help me paint this or put I need a man.
The trim is missing from there. It looks like you ain't got no trim, babe. What the fuck do you say?
It ain't got no trim. You ain't getting no trim.
Yeah, that's it.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Because
you got the right idea.
Why not? Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I'm going to hold you accountable because I just want to make sure you do what you're saying.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just told somebody, I said, sometimes I need somebody to be like, hey, girl, do what you said you was going to do.
I don't know what you got going on, but clear that fucking, you were already busy. What you did, what'd you do? Right.
There you go. I appreciate that.
Well, no, because you seem like you'll kill it. You got the personality for it. I want to see what's to it, and it ain't even happened yet. So,
I appreciate that.
Well, we're gonna get dude over there, Jay, to fix that fucking door. No. Well, yeah. Hey, anybody watching this that, like I said again, man, make her feel like she has too much business. If you guys haven't tried her food, man, you gotta reach out. Treat your office staff, treat yourself, treat your secretary.
And I meal prep. I do catering.
There you go.
Yeah,
meal prep. That's where it's at. Or how about this? How about bring home dinner to your wife? How about that?
Listen, take some things off her hands. She might take some things off you, boo.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure to sit down. I'll plug all your stuff, links and everything. Okay. And as soon as your podcast drops, I'll make sure I put something on here, even if it's just us jumping on a call real quick, just to let me know, hey, it's on, baby. Let's get it.
And I'll invite you to that podcast. And,
I would love to come sit in and do whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, chop it up, man. I like it all. I like music. I like people. So whatever. But all right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another great episode. Until next time, be kind to one another. We'll catch you on the flip side.
It out before you go to the next. Let me get a quick last minute to shout out the sponsors one more again. Aerial Elite Solutions specializes in providing high-quality aerial imagery and data for a variety of industries, including real estate, construction, agriculture, and more. Whether your needs stunning photos to showcase a property, detailed site surveys for your construction projects, or captivating footage of your events, Aerial Elite Solutions has the expertise and cutting-edge technology to deliver exceptional results. So if you're ready to take your business to new heights, literally, reach out to Aerial Elite Solutions today. Visit them at flyaes.com or give them a call at 217-330-7226 to learn how they can help you transform your projects with their drone services. Imagine a powerful app that transforms your longer videos into engaging bite-sized reels that not only capture attention, but also promote your brand, your business, or even you. Most of you have seen the Beyond Business reels of past guests or even me flowing through your feed as you scroll. Well, I'd love to take credit for the hard work of editing, clipping, captioning, posting on multiple platforms multiple times per week, but Opus Clip does it all for me. With Opus Clip, you don't have to be a video editing whiz to create stunning clips that resonate with your audience. This intuitive app does all the heavy lifting for you, automatically crafting highlights that shine perfect for social media, marketing campaigns, or simply sharing your creative genius with the world. Are you ready to elevate your content game? Head over to the link in the description or scan this QR code right here next to my face and begin to unlock the full potential of Opus Clip. Let your creativity flow and watch your engagement soar. So what are you waiting for? Scan that code, click the link, and start creating. Your brand deserves to shine, and Opus Clip is here to do just that. Midwest Lightning Rods specializes in creating customized solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring your home is a safe haven during the storms. Their dedicated team understands the importance of safety and offers free estimates to help you decide the best protection for your property. Don't leave your safety to chance. Reach out to Midwest Lightning Rods today and give yourself the peace of mind of knowing that you're well protected this storm season. Visit lightningstrikes-weprotect.com or give them a call at 217-872-4676 to learn more about how they can be a part of the community that's protected by Midwest Lightning Rods. Once again, thank you very much to the sponsors. Thank you very much to you guys for following, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask you to please do so. And until next time, everybody be easy, be kind to one another. Have a good one.
Beyond Business.